Thanks for doing this, guys. Appreciate it. So just to get right into it, I mean, when we last left Huey and Annie, their relationship was a little, I guess, strained or a little rocky. Where do we find them at the beginning of this season?
Well,
Erin, you want to take this?
I would say they're both in very different positions, obviously, because she's the one who has been lied to. And so I think for her, at least in terms of the beginning of the season, she really sees it as a point of no return in terms of their relationship. And, you know, I think I think that his placement in her life only exists because they have to work together. So I think she's trying to put her feelings aside. But I think as the season progresses, she's unable to deny the fact that there was a greater context to his lies. And she was not wrong about his core character being good.
Right.
And just real quick for Huey's perspective, I feel like, you know, he wants nothing more than to be back together with Annie. But he knows he messed up. He definitely knows that. So at the beginning of season 2, he's trying to form some sort of relationship with her again, but he knows he has a long way to go. And the ball is definitely in Annie's court.
Yeah, one thing I think is interesting and fascinating to watch is Annie's, you know, she kind of really dislikes the way her character is being sort of sold to the public and exploited. Can you talk a little bit about that part of her?
Yeah, I mean, in truth, you know, she really does. And we see that in season 1. But unfortunately, I think that she swallows that hatred for objectification for season 2 because she realizes that actually, ironically, in order to achieve her goals, she has to be objectified by Vought because that's her version of going undercover. So, you know, I think that she sees herself, you know, as a long-term, in terms of a longer-term goal. I think she sees herself being able to be in a position of not being objectified for the momentary sacrifice of being undercover and therefore optically objectified by Vought.
Right. And Jack, you in the first episode of this new season, you have a speech where you compare yourself to Harry Potter and Katniss Everdeen. It's very inspiring.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is Huey taking more of a leadership role, especially now that Billy is kind of MIA?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he really is qualified to lead. I think he's basically just trying to get the boys to finish what they started because, you know, like he says in that moment, you know, all we really have to do is you know, I'm you know, the boys don't know this yet, but I'm in contact with Annie. She's working with me. We could expose Vought this week. You know, let's do this so we can get back to some sort of semblance of normal. But I do feel like Huey is carving out his own path within the boys this season. You know, he's a lot more aware of his surroundings. He's not as green as he used to be. So, you know, that was kind of one of the best parts of season 2 for me, honestly, was just making Huey more capable, making him a little bit more world weary. And especially with Butcher, he's on to Butcher. He knows all of his tricks at this point. So that was a really interesting aspect of the character to play.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Really looking forward to the rest of the season, and congrats on a really, really fun show.
Thank you so much.
Take care, guys.
Have a great rest of your day, man.
Thanks. Bye.
1, 2, 3, hit it!
I need some power! Power! Give it!
1, 2, 3, hit him, Superman! We just need to keep our shit together a little bit longer.
Give it! Power! Power!
Yeah, you guys go ahead. You guys go ahead. I'm good.
All right, hands in the air, like you just don't care. Kill.